Traveling is one of the most enriching experiences anyone can have. It opens your world, helping you step outside of your comfort zone and experience life in a new way. When you travel, you're exposed to diverse cultures, languages, and ways of thinking that you wouldn't normally encounter in your everyday life. This exposure can change the way you view the world and the people in it. You start to realize that despite the differences, we are all connected in one way or another. Travel teaches you patience, adaptability, and how to solve problems on the go. Whether it's figuring out a new transportation system or communicating with locals who speak a different language, every challenge becomes a lesson that stays with you long after the trip ends. Another benefit of traveling is the relaxation and rejuvenation it offers. Stepping away from your daily routine, whether for a weekend or a few weeks, can do wonders for your mental and physical health. It allows you to recharge, clear your mind, and return to your regular life with a fresh perspective. Travel doesn't always have to be about grand adventures. Sometimes it's the simple moments, like walking through a quiet village or sitting by the beach, which leave the biggest impact. Additionally, traveling creates memories that last a lifetime. The places you visit, the people you meet, and the experiences you gather become stories that shape who you are. These memories remind you of the vastness of the world and how much there is still to explore and learn. Self-grooming is another important aspect of self-care that often gets overlooked. Taking care of your appearance isn't about looking good for others. It's about feeling good about yourself. When you take the time to groom yourself, whether it's through skincare, hair care, or even just keeping your nails neat, you're investing in your well-being. Skincare, for example, doesn't have to be complicated. A simple routine of washing your face and moisturizing daily can make a significant difference in how your skin looks and feels. Adding sunscreen to your routine is crucial too, as it protects your skin from harmful UV rays, which can cause damage over time. Hair care is just as important. Whether you like to style your hair or keep it simple, taking care of it helps you feel more put together. A good hairstyle that suits you can boost your confidence. It's amazing how much better you can feel after a fresh haircut or when your hair is well maintained. Grooming your nails might seem like a small thing, but it makes a significant difference in how you present yourself. Clean, trimmed nails show that you care about the minute details, and that kind of attention to yourself reflects in how you carry yourself in daily life. Self-grooming isn't about vanity, it's about self-respect and self-love. When you feel good about how you look, that confidence spreads into all aspects of your life. In life, we are constantly learning and growing, and some of the most important lessons come from our experiences, both good and bad. One of the key life lessons is understanding that failure is not the end. In fact, failure is often a stepping stone to success. Everyone fails at some point in their life, but it's how you respond to those failures that defines your journey. Instead of seeing failure as something to avoid, see it as an opportunity to gain. Experience. Each time you fail, you get closer to understanding what works and what doesn't. This builds resilience and teaches you the value of persistence. Remember, some of the most successful people in the world have failed many times before reaching their goals. The important thing is to keep going. Gratitude is another powerful lesson that can change your outlook on life. It's easy to focus on the things we don't have or what's going wrong, but when we take time to appreciate the things we do have, our whole perspective shifts. Practicing gratitude daily, even for the smallest things, can bring more positivity into your life. It helps you stay grounded and reminds you that there is always something to be thankful for, even in tough times. Along with gratitude, learning to be adaptable is crucial. Life is unpredictable, and things don't always go as planned. Being able to adjust and adapt to changes, whether in your personal life, career, or relationships, helps you navigate through life's challenges more smoothly. When things go wrong, instead of resisting, find a new path forward and embrace the changes. Lastly, never stop learning. Life is a continuous journey of growth, and there's always something new to learn. Whether it's picking up a new skill, reading a book, or learning from others, staying curious keeps you engaged and helps you grow in ways you never thought possible. The more you learn, the more you realize how much there is still to discover. Embracing lifelong learning not only helps you stay sharp, but also makes life more fulfilling. Life is about progress, not perfection, and learning is a key part of that progress. In conclusion, whether it's through traveling, taking care of yourself through grooming, or learning important life lessons, the most important thing is to keep growing. Life is a journey full of experiences, and each experience teaches us something valuable. By exploring the world, investing in self-care, and staying open to new lessons, you are continually building a better version of yourself. Keep pushing forward, stay curious, and always take time to appreciate the journey you're on. Life is full of opportunities to grow, and it's up to us to make the most of them. Life is indeed a continuous journey of growth and self-discovery. Along this journey, it's important to remember that personal development is not a race, it's a marathon. Every day brings new opportunities to gain experience, reflect, and improve. One of the most crucial aspects of personal development is understanding that the small, consistent steps you take today will have a profound impact on your future. Whether you're learning from your travels, improving your grooming habits, or soaking in life lessons, what really matters is the commitment to keep moving forward, even when progress feels slow. Another important thing to keep in mind is the value of self-compassion. We often tend to be our own harshest critics, especially when things don't go as planned or when we feel we've fallen short of our goals. But it's vital to treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend in an analogous situation. Life is full of difficulties, and nobody is perfect. Allow yourself room to make mistakes, grow, and evolve at your own pace. Every challenge or setback you face is an opportunity to develop resilience, learn something new about yourself, and emerge stronger. A key aspect of self-growth is setting realistic, achievable goals. It's important to have a vision of where you want to go, but it's equally important to set smaller, more manageable milestones along the way. These smaller goals help keep you motivated and focused, and they give you a sense of accomplishment as you move toward your bigger dreams. Whether you're aiming to travel to a new country, build a better self-care routine, or master a new skill, breaking down your goals into actionable steps makes the process much more enjoyable and less overwhelming. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is another significant factor in personal growth. The people you spend time with, the environments you choose, and the content you consume all have an impact on your mindset and outlook. Try to build connections with individuals who uplift, inspire, and encourage you to be the best version of yourself. This doesn't mean cutting off everyone who isn't perfectly aligned with your goals, but rather being mindful of who and what you allow into your life. Positive relationships, supportive environments, and encouraging content help fuel your motivation and keep you focused on your growth. At the same time, balance is key. While it's essential to push yourself toward growth, it's also important to allow time for rest and reflection. Sometimes, the most significant growth happens during moments of stillness when you allow yourself to pause and reflect on where you've been and where you're headed. Rest is not a sign of weakness. It's a necessary part of the process that allows you to recharge and continue your journey with renewed energy and clarity. Lastly, as you continue your path of personal growth, never underestimate the power of consistency. It's easy to feel motivated at the beginning of a journey or after hearing an inspiring message, but true growth comes from the ability to keep going, even when motivation fades. Consistency in your efforts, whether it's maintaining a self-care routine, sticking to a learning schedule, or working toward your personal goals, is what will lead to long-term success. Growth doesn't happen overnight, but with steady, persistent effort, you will look back and realize how far you've come. So, as you navigate the various aspects of your life, from exploring unfamiliar places and ideas to taking care of yourself both physically and mentally, remember that the journey is ongoing. Embrace the experiences that come your way, learn from every success and setback, and continue to invest in yourself. Your journey is uniquely yours, and each step you take brings you closer to becoming the person you aspire to be. Keep growing, keep learning, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Life is about progress, not perfection, and every day is an opportunity to become a little better than you were yesterday. As you continue your personal journey of growth, it's important to cultivate patience and understanding toward yourself. Growth, whether it's personal, professional, or emotional, rarely happens in a straight line. There will be days when everything is falling into place, and other days where you feel stuck or like you're moving backward. This is all part of the process. It's in these moments of challenge and uncertainty that the greatest growth often occurs. Embrace these moments as opportunities to gain experience, to build resilience, and to reflect on your progress. One of the most powerful tools in personal growth is self-awareness. By being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, you can better understand what drives you, what holds you back, and where you need to make changes. Self-awareness allows you to recognize patterns in your life, both positive and negative, and gives you the insight needed to make intentional decisions. This level of mindfulness is key in helping you align your daily actions with your long-term goals and values. It's not always easy to be introspective, but taking the time to check in with yourself regularly can lead to profound personal insights. Another essential component of growth is learning to embrace discomfort. Growth often happens outside of your comfort zone, in those moments when you feel stretched or challenged. Whether it's stepping into a new job, moving to a new place, or learning a new skill, the initial discomfort you feel is a sign that you're expanding your horizons. Over time, what once felt uncomfortable will become your new normal, and you'll be ready for the next challenge. Growth isn't supposed to be easy. It's meant to transform you into a stronger, more capable version of yourself. Part of this transformation also involves letting go of perfectionism. Many people delay their progress because they want things to be perfect before they act. However, waiting for perfection can be paralyzing. It's better to start, make mistakes, and learn along the way than to never begin at all. Perfection is an illusion, and real growth happens through trial and error. Each mistake you make is a lesson that brings you closer to success. So, be kind to yourself and allow room for mistakes, knowing they are part of the process of getting better. Another key aspect of personal growth is the ability to stay focused on your own path. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in comparing yourself to others, especially with the constant stream of social media updates showing people's perfect lives. But remember, everyone's journey is different. The progress you're making, no matter how small it may seem, matters. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. That's where true growth happens. Focus on your own goals, celebrate your own victories, and trust that your path is unique and valuable. In addition to self-awareness and focus, having a dedicated support system is crucial. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who inspire you to keep pushing forward, and who challenge you to become better. These people can be friends, family, mentors, or even role models you admire from afar. Positive relationships have a way of lifting you up, especially during times when you feel doubtful or discouraged. They remind you of your potential and keep you motivated when the journey gets tough. Building a supportive community around you are one of the best investments you can make in your personal growth. At the same time, it's important to cultivate a mindset of gratitude. When you take the time to appreciate the progress you've made and the opportunities you've been given, it shifts your focus away from what you lack and toward what you have. Gratitude helps keep you grounded and content with where you are, while remaining excited about where you're going. It's a mindset that allows you to find joy in the journey, not just in the destination. Another practical step in your growth journey is setting intentions rather than just goals. Goals are important, but intentions focus on the type of person you want to become, not just the things you want to achieve. For example, instead of setting a goal to lose 10 pounds, you might set an intention to live a healthier, more active lifestyle. This way, your focus is on daily actions that align with your values, and the result will naturally follow. Intentions help keep you aligned with your true desires and allow you to enjoy the process rather than obsess over the outcome. As you continue to grow, remember that giving back is a powerful way to enrich both your life and the lives of others. Growth isn't about personal achievements or self-improvement. It's also about contributing to the world around you. Whether it's through volunteering, mentoring someone who is starting their journey, or simply offering support to those around you, giving back creates a sense of purpose and connection. It reminds you that personal growth is not just about self-fulfillment, but also about making a positive impact on others. Finally, keep in mind that growth is a lifelong journey. There's no finish line, and there's no rush to arrive at some perfect version of yourself. You'll keep learning, evolving, and improving throughout your entire life. Each phase of your journey will teach you something new, and with each lesson, you'll grow a little more. Embrace this journey with curiosity and patience, knowing that every experience is helping shape you into the person you are meant to be. In the end, Personal growth is about becoming the best version of yourself, not by achieving perfection, but by constantly striving to improve, learn, and evolve, whether it's through traveling, self-grooming, learning from life's lessons, or simply showing up for yourself and others every day. Your journey of growth is uniquely yours. Celebrate each step, no matter how small, and continue to believe in your potential. Your path is filled with endless possibilities, and the more you invest in yourself, the more you will see just how capable you are of becoming the person you want to be. Keep going, stay open to new experiences, and never stop growing. As you continue along the path of personal growth, it's essential to maintain a mindset that embraces the journey itself rather than focusing solely on the destination. Growth doesn't always happen in visible leaps and bounds. Sometimes it's in the quiet, subtle shifts in your mindset, your habits, or the way you view the world. It's important to acknowledge these small wins because they build the foundation for larger transformations. A critical part of this journey is learning to embrace change. Change is inevitable, and often it can be uncomfortable or even scary. However, it's through change that we grow the most. When you allow yourself to move with change rather than resist it, you open yourself up to new opportunities, ideas, and experiences. Life will throw unexpected situations your way, but how you adapt and evolve in the face of those challenges defines your resilience and capacity for growth. Embrace change as a natural part of life, understanding that every new phase brings its own lessons and opportunities for self-improvement. In line with embracing change, practicing self-reflection is a powerful tool for continuous growth. Taking time regularly to assess where you are, what you've learned, and where you want to go helps you stay aligned with your values and goals. Reflection allows you to celebrate your progress, recognize areas for improvement, and refocus when necessary. You can do this through journaling, meditation, or simply taking quiet moments to think about your journey. This practice fosters a deeper understanding of yourself and helps you navigate life's complexities with greater clarity. As you reflect on your growth, it's equally important to cultivate patience. In a world that often prioritizes instant results, it can be easy to get frustrated when progress feels slow, but true, meaningful growth takes time. Just like a plant needs consistent care, water, and sunlight to grow, so too does your personal development need time, effort, and patience. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Trust that the process is unfolding in its own time and allow yourself the grace to grow at your own pace. While growth is personal, it is also deeply interconnected with the relationships you cultivate. The people you choose to surround yourself with have a profound impact on your development. Positive, supportive relationships encourage you to become your best self. These relationships not only offer encouragement, but also provide honest feedback, accountability, and inspiration. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your successes, challenge you to do better, and support you during tough times. These are the relationships that will help you thrive and continue growing. At the same time, it's important to set healthy boundaries in relationships. Personal growth also means recognizing when certain relationships no longer serve your well-being. This doesn't mean cutting people out unnecessarily, but being mindful of the influence they have on your mental and emotional health. Sometimes, to grow, you need to distance yourself from toxic or negative environments that hold you back. Setting boundaries isn't about pushing people away, but about protecting your own energy and prioritizing your personal growth. Another key aspect of growth is learning to balance self-care with self-discipline. Self-care, as we've discussed, is vital. It ensures that you're nurturing your body, mind, and soul. But alongside self-care, discipline is what keeps you moving toward your goals, even when motivation wanes. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early to exercise when you'd rather sleep in, or dedicating time to learn something new, even when distractions are tempting. Discipline builds the habits that lead to long-term growth and success. Yet, it's important to practice self-discipline with compassion. Don't push yourself so hard that you burn out. Growth requires effort, but it also requires balance. Listen to your body and mind. Take breaks when needed, and don't feel guilty for resting. Rest and recovery are just as crucial to your growth as challenging work. Knowing when to push forward and when to slow down is part of developing a sustainable growth mindset. As you move forward on this journey, keep cultivating a sense of curiosity. The more curious you remain about the world, about yourself, and about life's possibilities, the more you will continue to grow. Ask questions, seek out new experiences, and never stop learning. Curiosity opens the door to creativity, innovation, and self-discovery. It keeps life exciting and helps you stay engaged with the process of personal development. The world is full of knowledge, wisdom, and perspectives that can enrich your life. Stay open to them. Moreover, in your pursuit of growth, always be available for gratitude. Gratitude not only brings contentment, but also fuels further growth. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, creating a mindset of abundance. Practicing gratitude daily, even for the simplest things, can help you maintain a positive outlook, especially during challenging times. It's a reminder that despite the obstacles, there is always something to be thankful for, whether it's the support of loved ones, your health, or the opportunities you have for learning and improvement. Another essential element of growth is finding your sense of purpose. Purpose gives your journey meaning and direction. It's what keeps you going when the road gets tough and what motivates you to strive for more. Your purpose doesn't have to be something grand or world-changing. It could be as simple as wanting to be effective in the lives of those around you or pursuing a passion that brings you joy. Purpose is deeply personal and unique to you. Take time to reflect on what truly drives you and allow that purpose to guide your decisions and actions. As you navigate your path of growth, always remember that setbacks are part of the journey. You will face challenges, and there will be times when you feel like you've taken steps backward. But setbacks are not failures. They are opportunities to gain experience and grow. Every challenge you overcome strengthens your resilience and teaches you something valuable. Don't be discouraged by obstacles. Instead, view them as stepping stones that bring you closer to your goals. In conclusion, personal growth is a lifelong journey that requires patience, resilience, and dedication. It's about continuously evolving, learning, and becoming a better version of yourself, not through perfection, but through progress. Growth happens in the everyday moments, in the decisions you make, the challenges you overcome, and the lessons you learn along the way. It's a journey that will bring you greater fulfillment, confidence, and self-awareness. So, as you continue this journey, keep moving forward with curiosity, gratitude, and an open heart. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and trust that every step you take is leading you closer to your full potential. Embrace the changes, the challenges, and the moments of joy that come your way, knowing that each experience is helping you grow into the person you're meant to be. Growth is not a destination, but a lifelong adventure, and you are well on your way. Keep going, and never stop believing in your ability to grow, learn, and thrive. As you move forward on your personal growth journey, remember that growth doesn't happen all at once. It's a gradual process, made up of small but consistent actions that accumulate over time. One of the most important things you can do is to celebrate the small victories along the way. Whether it's overcoming a fear, mastering a new skill, or simply having the courage to try something new, every step you take is a step forward. It's easy to get caught up in waiting for the big moments in life, but true growth often happens in the everyday, in the quiet efforts that don't always get recognized. This is why it's so crucial to practice self-compassion. Sometimes, in our quest to improve ourselves, we can become our harshest critics, always focusing on what we haven't done or what still needs improvement. But growth is as much about recognizing your own progress as it is about striving for more. Treat yourself with kindness, especially on the days when things don't go as planned. Understand that growth is not linear. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt. In those moments, remind yourself that every journey has its difficulties, and what matters most is that you keep going, even when the progress feels slow. In your journey of growth, it's important to develop a mindset that embraces flexibility. Life rarely goes according to plan, and the ability to adapt to changing circumstances is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. Rigidity can hold you back, while flexibility allows you to respond to life's twists and turns with resilience and creativity. Being adaptable means recognizing that there is more than one way to achieve your goals, and sometimes the path you didn't plan for turns out to be the one that offers the most growth. While pursuing growth, it's also essential to cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment. Growth and ambition are important, but they should never come at the cost of your well-being. Striving for more doesn't mean you have to be constantly dissatisfied with where you are. It's possible to pursue personal development while still appreciating the present moment and being at peace with who you are right now. Contentment doesn't mean complacency. It means being grateful for your current self and life, even as you work toward becoming an even better version of yourself. Another valuable lesson in growth is learning to let go of things that no longer serve you. Whether it's old habits, limiting beliefs, or relationships that drain your energy, part of growing means being able to recognize when something is holding you back. Letting go can be difficult, especially if you're attached to the way things have always been. But growth requires making room for new opportunities and experiences. By releasing what no longer aligns with your vision for the future, you create space for new growth and possibilities. In addition to letting go of external factors, sometimes the things that hold us back are internal, our own fears, doubts, and insecurities. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of the unknown can often prevent us from taking the steps we need to grow. It's important to face these fears head-on, acknowledging them without letting them control your actions. Fear is a natural part of growth, but it doesn't have to be a barrier. The more you push through your fears, the more confidence you build in your ability to manage whatever challenges come your way. Building resilience is another cornerstone of personal growth. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going even when things get tough. It's about staying committed to your goals, even when the journey becomes difficult. Resilience doesn't mean you won't face setbacks. It means you have the strength to rise again after you fall. Each challenge you overcome adds to your resilience, making you stronger and better equipped to manage future obstacles. Over time, you'll find that the things that once seemed insurmountable become easier to navigate, simply because you've developed the inner strength to face them. Another important aspect of growth is understanding that it's okay to ask for help along the way. Personal growth doesn't mean you have to do everything on your own. In fact, some of the greatest growth happens when we allow ourselves to be supported by others, whether it's seeking advice from a mentor, leaning on friends and family during tough times, or even seeking professional guidance. Asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. The people around you can offer perspectives, encouragement, and wisdom that you might not have considered on your own. Don't be afraid to reach out when you need support. As you continue your path of growth, take time to reflect on what truly matters to you. What are your core values? What kind of life do you want to build? What kind of person do you want to become? These are the questions that will guide your journey and keep you focused on what's important. Personal growth is not just about achieving external success. It's about aligning your life with your values and living authentically. When you're clear on your values, it becomes easier to make decisions that support your growth and bring you closer to the life you want to lead. In addition to reflecting on your values, it's important to regularly revisit your goals and aspirations. As you grow, your priorities may change, and that's okay. Personal growth isn't a one-size-fits-all journey, and what you wanted a year ago might not be what you want now. Allow yourself the freedom to change course if necessary. Your goals should evolve as you do, and it's important to be flexible enough to adapt to those changes. Growth is about moving forward, but it's also about making sure you're moving in the right direction for you. One of the most rewarding aspects of growth is the sense of fulfillment that comes from knowing you're becoming the person you've always wanted to be. This fulfillment doesn't come from external validation, but from within, from the knowledge that you're living in alignment with your true self. It's the quiet confidence that comes from seeing your own progress, from knowing that you've overcome challenges, learned from mistakes, and continued to push yourself toward growth. In the end, personal growth is not about reaching a destination. It's about continually evolving, learning, and striving to be better day by day. There will be moments of doubt, moments when the journey feels difficult or uncertain, but it's in those moments that the greatest growth happens. Each challenge is an opportunity to learn more about yourself and to build the strength you need to keep moving forward. As you continue this journey, remember to celebrate how far you've already come. You are growing every day, in ways big and small, and each step forward is something to be proud of. Keep your heart open to new experiences, stay curious about what's possible, and most importantly, trust in your ability to grow and thrive. The journey of personal growth is one of the most rewarding paths you can take, and the best part is, it never truly ends. There is always more to learn, more to discover, and more ways to become the person you want to be. So, as you move forward, embrace the journey with all its challenges and triumphs. Keep growing, keep learning, and keep believing in your potential. The future is full of possibilities, and with each step, you are becoming the best version of yourself. The world needs the unique gifts, talents, and wisdom that only you can offer, and the more you grow, the more you'll be able to share those gifts with the world. Keep going. You are on an incredible path, and the best is yet to come. As you continue along this incredible path of personal growth, remember that the journey itself is just as important as the destination. Every day presents you with new opportunities to learn, grow, and refine who you are. There will be moments of triumph where you can clearly see how far you've come, and moments of challenge where the road ahead might seem difficult or unclear. But it's in these challenges that the most meaningful growth often happens. Growth requires courage, the courage to face the unknown, to push beyond your current limits, and to trust in your ability to evolve and adapt. One of the most liberating realizations you'll have along this journey is that personal growth is not about being perfect. In fact, perfection is an impossible standard that only hinders progress. Instead, growth is about progress, about becoming better than you were yesterday, even if that progress is incremental. Some days, growth will look like big leaps forward. Other days, it may simply be the ability to get up and try again. Celebrate all forms of progress, no matter how small, because each step is a victory. It's also essential to understand that personal growth is a deeply individual process. What works for one person may not work for you, and that's okay. Your journey is your own, shaped by your unique experiences, values, and goals. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparison, especially in today's world, where we often see other people's highlights on social media. But remember, everyone's growth happens at a different pace, and the only person you should be comparing yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Focus on your own progress and trust that you are exactly where you need to be at this moment in your life. As you continue growing, one of the most important habits you can cultivate is lifelong learning. The world is constantly changing, and the more you stay open to innovative ideas, skills, and perspectives, the more you'll continue to evolve. Lifelong learning doesn't just mean formal education. It's about staying curious and being open to growth in every area of life. Whether it's reading, listening to podcasts, attending workshops, or simply engaging in meaningful conversations, every new piece of knowledge you gain adds to your personal toolbox, helping you navigate life's challenges with more wisdom and insight. Innovation to learning, cultivating mindfulness can be an incredibly powerful tool in your growth journey. Mindfulness is a process of pressing of being fully and that you run emotions without judgment. When you're mindful, you're able to approach life with more clarity, reducing the noise of distractions and focusing on what truly matters. Mindfulness helps you tune into your own thoughts and emotions, allowing you to better understand yourself and your reactions to the world around you. It's a skill that can enhance every aspect of your life, from your relationships to your decision-making. Alongside mindfulness, gratitude remains a foundational element of personal growth. Gratitude shifts your focus away from what's lacking and helps you appreciate what's already in front of you. It's a simple yet transformative practice. Each day, take a moment to reflect on the things you're grateful for, whether they're big or small. This practice not only brings more positivity into your life, but it also helps you recognize the abundance around you, making it easier to stay motivated and grounded in your journey. Gratitude fosters a mindset of appreciation, which is vital as you continue striving toward your goals. As you grow, you'll also learn the importance of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Being self-aware means understanding your strengths, weaknesses, triggers, and motivations. It's about knowing what drives you and being honest with yourself about where you are on your journey. Emotional intelligence, on the other hand, is about recognizing and managing your emotions, as well as understanding the emotions of others. These skills are essential for personal growth because they allow you to navigate relationships more effectively, make better decisions, and respond to challenges with a calm, balanced approach. In terms of relationships, growth isn't something that happens in isolation. The people you surround yourself with, whether friends, family, colleagues, or mentors, play a huge role in your personal development. Positive, supportive relationships can help propel you forward, while toxic or negative influences can hold you back. Surround yourself with people who believe in your potential, who encourage your growth, and who challenge you to be your best self. These are the people who will not only celebrate your successes, but also lift you up during tough times. Building a dedicated support system is a key part of any growth journey. At the same time, as you grow, you'll find that some relationships no longer serve you. It's a natural part of life that as you evolve, the people and situations that once felt comfortable may start to feel limiting. Letting go of relationships that no longer align with your growth can be difficult, but it's often necessary to make room for new connections and opportunities. This doesn't mean cutting people off without reason, but it does mean recognizing when a relationship is no longer contributing to your well-being and having the courage to step away when needed. As you continue along this path, it's important to maintain a balanced perspective. Growth is not just about personal achievement or success. It's also about contributing to the greater good. Part of becoming the best version of yourself is finding ways to give back to others, whether it's through acts of kindness, mentoring someone else on their journey, or contributing to your community. Giving back enriches your life in ways that go beyond personal gain. It creates a sense of purpose and fulfillment that aligns with the deeper values that drive personal growth. Another powerful aspect of growth is embracing the idea of impermanence. Life is constantly changing, and nothing stays the same forever. This realization can be freeing, as it reminds you not to get too attached to the way things are now, but to stay open to the possibilities of what can be. Embracing change allows you to flow with life rather than resist it. It teaches you to appreciate the present moment while being excited for the future. When you accept that change is inevitable, you're better equipped to handle life's transitions with grace and confidence. In all of this, remember to be patient with yourself. Personal growth is not a race, and there's no need to rush the process. Take time to rest, reflect, and recharge when needed. Growth happens at its own pace, and sometimes the most meaningful transformations occur when you give yourself space to breathe. Be kind to yourself in the moments when you stumble or fall short. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. Personal growth is a lifelong journey that never truly ends. With every step you take, you're building a more resilient, wise, and fulfilled version of yourself. Keep moving forward, no matter how slow the progress may feel. Trust in your ability to navigate whatever comes your way, and believe that the best is yet to come. The more you invest in yourself, the more you'll see your potential unfold, and the more you'll be able to offer to the world around you. So, as you continue this path, stay open, stay curious, and never stop striving to become the best version of yourself. The road ahead is full of possibilities, and with every step, you're growing into the person you're meant to be. Keep going, you've got this. Your future is bright, and the journey you're on is one of the most rewarding adventures you'll ever take. As you press forward on this journey of personal growth, it's vital to remind yourself that each step, no matter how small, is leading you toward a deeper sense of fulfillment, purpose, and self-awareness. Growth is a process that ebbs and flows. There will be moments when everything clicks and falls into place, and other times when progress feels slow, almost imperceptible. But it's during those quiet, slower moments when some of the most profound shifts often happen beneath the surface. Remember, like a tree growing its roots deep into the soil before sprouting higher, your personal growth sometimes requires unseen foundations to strengthen before your external world reflects it. A crucial aspect of growth is developing resilience, and resilience is built through experience. Life will inevitably present you with challenges, setbacks, and obstacles. While it's natural to feel frustrated or discouraged in those moments, resilience is about how you choose to respond. Rather than seeing difficulties as roadblocks, begin to view them as opportunities to stretch yourself, to develop new strengths, and to overcome adversity. With each challenge you face, your capacity to adapt, recover, and thrive grows stronger. Over time, you'll find that situations that once felt overwhelming or impossible become manageable, even motivating. Another powerful mindset that fosters growth is embracing the idea of imperfection and failure as part of the learning process. Perfectionism can be paralyzing. It creates an unrealistic expectation that everything must be flawless for it to have value. However, growth is inherently messy. It's in the mistakes, the wrong turns, and the moments of uncertainty that you learn the most. When you allow yourself to fail and then reflect on those failures, you gain insights that success alone can't offer. So rather than striving for perfection, aim for progress. Give yourself permission to try, to fail, and to try again. Hand in hand with resilience and embracing imperfection comes the importance of developing a growth mindset. A growth mindset, as popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are not fixed traits, but can be developed with effort, learning, and persistence. When you adopt a growth mindset, you begin to see challenges not as threats, but as opportunities to improve and expand your abilities. You're more likely to take risks, push yourself out of your comfort zone, and pursue your goals with persistence. This mindset helps you stay optimistic and motivated even when the road gets tough, because you know that every experience, whether positive or negative, is a chance to learn and grow. Part of nurturing a growth mindset is learning to cultivate self-discipline. Discipline is the engine behind consistent growth. While motivation might get you started, it's discipline that keeps you going, especially when the initial excitement fades. It's the ability to stick with your habits, goals, and routines, even when it feels difficult. Discipline is the practice of showing up for yourself day after day, knowing that each small effort compounds over time. This doesn't mean pushing yourself to exhaustion. It means creating sustainable habits that allow you to grow steadily without burning out. When you develop discipline, you're able to maintain momentum even in the face of distractions or obstacles. However, self-discipline is most effective when balanced with self-compassion. There will be days when, despite your best efforts, you might not meet your goals or maintain your routine, and that's okay. Self-compassion means acknowledging your humanity, understanding that setbacks are part of the process, and treating yourself with kindness rather than criticism. The more compassionate you are with yourself, the more likely you are to stay committed to your growth journey. Growth isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about getting back up after each stumble, learning from your mistakes, and continuing to move forward with grace. On this path, one of the most profound realizations is that personal growth often involves letting go. Letting go of old habits, limiting beliefs, or even certain relationships that no longer align with the person you are becoming. Growth requires space, and sometimes that space is created by releasing the things that are holding you back. Whether it's self-doubt, fear of failure, or external expectations, part of growing means shedding the things that no longer serve you. This process can feel uncomfortable, even painful at times, but it's necessary for transformation. When you let go, you make room for new possibilities, opportunities, and experiences that align more closely with your true self. As you grow, it's important to remember that not every change needs to be monumental to be meaningful. Growth can be found in the small, consistent actions you take every day. Whether it's waking up a little earlier to meditate, spending more time on your passions, or practicing gratitude in your daily life. These small habits add up over time. Consistency in these small actions creates a ripple effect, gradually transforming your mindset, your habits, and your life. It's the accumulation of these small efforts that leads to lasting change. In addition to the internal work of personal growth, it's essential to stay connected to the world around you. Growth isn't a solitary journey, it's intertwined with the relationships and communities you engage with. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you, who encourage your development, and who support your growth. These relationships function as mirrors, reflecting to you the progress you've made and providing insights you might not see on your own. At the same time, seek out opportunities to contribute to the growth of others, whether through mentorship, acts of kindness, or simply being a source of encouragement. Helping others grow enriches your own journey. As you reflect on your progress, it's important to periodically revisit your goals and aspirations. Growth is a dynamic process, and as you evolve, so too may your goals. What you once wanted may shift as you learn more about yourself, and that's completely natural. Allow yourself the flexibility to change course if needed, and trust that your growth will guide you toward new and exciting directions. Stay open to the possibilities and remember that it's okay for your goals to evolve as you do. Lastly, never forget the importance of celebrating your growth along the way. Too often, we get caught up in the pursuit of what's next, forgetting to acknowledge how far we've come. Take time to reflect on your achievements, both big and small, and recognize the hard work and dedication that has brought you to this point. Celebrating your progress isn't about boosting your confidence, It's about reinforcing the habits and mindsets that have helped you grow. When you take the time to celebrate, you create a sense of joy and fulfillment that motivates you to keep going. In conclusion, personal growth is a lifelong journey filled with twists, turns, and countless opportunities for transformation. It's a journey that requires patience, persistence, and an openness to change. As you continue along this path, remember that growth is not linear, and it's okay to take your time. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. Stay curious, stay committed, and trust that you can become the person you aspire to be. Your journey is unique, and with each day, you are growing into the best version of yourself. So, as you move forward, keep pushing beyond your comfort zone, embrace the lessons that come with every challenge, and always be kind to yourself along the way. The world is full of opportunities for growth, and the more you explore them, the more you'll discover your true potential. Keep going and remember that the best is yet to come. You're on an extraordinary journey, and the future holds endless possibilities for you to grow, thrive, and succeed. Keep believing in yourself, because the more you grow, the more you'll realize just how far you can go. As you continue this remarkable journey of personal growth, it's crucial to remember that growth isn't something that has a definitive endpoint. It's a continuous process of becoming, of adapting, and of evolving. There is no destination where growth stops. Instead, life is an ongoing cycle of learning, improving, and finding new layers of yourself that you didn't even know existed. This realization, that growth never truly ends, shouldn't feel daunting, but rather liberating. It means that no matter where you are today, there is always room for more discovery, more fulfillment, and more success in the future. One of the greatest tools you can carry with you on this journey is a mindset of openness. Openness to new experiences, innovative ideas, and even new perspectives can accelerate your growth. Life is constantly presenting us with opportunities to gain experience and evolve, but often we miss them because we are too focused on what we already know or what we are used to. When you allow yourself to be open to what life has to offer, you begin to see possibilities where you once saw limitations. It's about embracing curiosity and allowing yourself to explore the unfamiliar without fear. Alongside openness, a willingness to embrace uncertainty is another key to growth. The truth is, growth doesn't always happen in a controlled, predictable way. Often, it comes through stepping into the unknown, through taking risks, and being okay with not having all the answers. It's in these moments of uncertainty that you find out what you're really made of and where your greatest strengths lie. Growth and comfort don't coexist. To grow, you must be willing to get uncomfortable, to take that leap of faith, and to trust that even if things don't go exactly as planned, you'll find your way through. As you step further into your growth journey, one area that often becomes more important is understanding your deeper sense of purpose. Purpose isn't always about finding a singular calling or a grand mission. It's about understanding what brings meaning and fulfillment to your life. What are the things that make you feel alive? What kind of impact do you want to have on the world, even if it's in small ways? Purpose helps anchor your growth in something larger than yourself. It gives direction to your efforts and ensures that you're not just growing for growth's sake, but in a way that aligns with your values and passions. While discovering your purpose is a personal journey, it's also something that evolves over time. What might feel purposeful to you now could change as you grow and gain more experiences. That's why it's so important to remain flexible and open to the idea that your purpose can shift. As you grow, you may find new passions, new causes, or new ways to contribute that resonate more deeply with who you are becoming. This is all part of the process. Purpose isn't static, it grows with you. On your journey, it's also vital to nurture your emotional well-being. Emotional growth is just as important as intellectual or professional growth, and learning to manage your emotions effectively will enhance your overall sense of well-being. Emotional intelligence, understanding your emotions and how they influence your behavior, is a critical skill for navigating both personal and professional relationships. By developing greater emotional awareness, you'll not only improve your ability to manage challenges and setbacks, but also deepen your connections with others. Emotional growth allows you to respond to life's inevitable difficulties with greater balance, empathy, and compassion. Part of emotional growth is learning to let go of the need for external validation. Often, we get caught up in seeking approval or praise from others, which can stifle our authentic growth. But true personal growth comes from within. It's about becoming the person you want to be, not the person others expect you to be. As you continue to grow, focus on validating yourself. Celebrate your own progress, set your own standards, and be proud of the steps you're taking to become the best version of yourself. When you let go of the need for external validation, you'll find a deeper sense of confidence and fulfillment that isn't dependent on others. Another essential part of growth is practicing gratitude regularly. As you strive to improve and achieve more, it's easy to focus on what's next and forget to appreciate the present moment and what you already have. Gratitude grounds you. It reminds you of how far you've come and helps you see the abundance in your life, no matter the challenges you're currently facing. A simple practice of gratitude, whether through journaling, meditating, or just reflecting, can help shift your mindset from one of lack to one of abundance, making your growth journey more joyful and fulfilling. At the same time, it's important to stay grounded in your values. Personal growth doesn't mean losing yourself or becoming someone you're not. Instead, it's about becoming more of who you truly are. As you grow, you'll face situations that challenge your values, and it's in these moments that your character is evaluated. Staying true to your core beliefs while remaining open to innovative ideas is key to ensuring that your growth is authentic. Authentic growth is not about conforming to what others think you should be. It's about finding your path and staying true to your inner compass as you evolve. As you continue to grow, you'll also notice the power of community. Personal growth doesn't happen in isolation. While much of the work is internal,